If you're not familiar with this camera, this is the Reto 3D, which is meant to compete with the likes of the Nimslo.
You are about to behold a miracle. A miracle in photography. Introducing the most important new camera in your lifetime. The Nimslo 35mm three-dimensional camera.
Which is a very similar camera, however that camera has 4 lenses and this camera only has 3. And that camera I believe was released in the 80s. So these 3 lenses, they're meant to take the same image at a slightly different angle. And when you combine those images together, either in Photoshop or this camera, Reto does have an app. When you combine it together, it gives you that animated GIF effect. So overall, this camera, the build quality is pretty poor. And I believe it was the same price because this was a Kickstarter before, but it's readily available now. It's around $100. And honestly, I don't think I would pay that again. It just feels super cheap, super plasticky. The best I can compare it to is a Holga, if you've ever shot one of those. It just feels really poorly made. It just feels like it's not gonna last. The leatherette on the front already is peeling, and I've only shot 2 rolls through this, so for that to already be happening is pretty disappointing. It does require a battery, a AA battery, however that's only for the flash, and you just simply slide that over, and then once this light turns on, the flash is ready to go. The first roll I did shoot through this, I did have some problems when I was rewinding the film, as this is a manual rewind, so you just hit the little button on the bottom to rewind, and then you just wind it up manually. So when I was rewinding that first roll up, it got stuck and wouldn't pull anymore, and I thought like I had pulled the film, but when I opened it up, the film leader was actually stuck on this metal tab right here. Luckily none of my film was exposed, but for that to happen as well is not a good thing. But yeah, like I said, overall it's really poorly made. If you just want a cheap camera or more inexpensive than the Nimslo, this might be a good option for you, as that camera I believe is around $200 plus right now. And this one for $100, if all you want to do is achieve that effect, then I would recommend it if you don't mind the poor build quality. I don't know how well this camera is going to last either, but overall, like I said, if all you're looking for is to create that 3D effect, this is the camera for you, I guess. It is fun to use, the results are okay, the exposure is pretty bad, the flash is pretty bad. Each of the frames are not evenly exposed, some are slightly darker. I mean, you don't have too much control over it, but like I said, if all you're looking for is that animated effect, this is probably the camera for you. The only thing I did like was the app, which is fairly simple to use, but you do have to pay for it. I believe it's $4.99 and it's only available on iPhone at the moment. You simply just import your images after you get them scanned. You either scan them yourself or get them scanned. You input it into the app, and then you select a focus point and match them all together, and then it merges the images together, and then you can go ahead and select the speed you would like the image at, and you can also add little borders and little effects, which was the only good thing out of the app. However, I wish that was included with the camera. If you're already paying for the camera, I believe it should already come with it, maybe come with a redeemable code, but you do have to pay additional for it. There is a free version, but you're gonna have the Reto watermark on all of them. Other than that, I would say the best experience besides the app was the unboxing. But yeah, honestly, this camera was a disappointment, and I would recommend steer clear of it. I did forget to throw in some sample images, so I'll go ahead and throw some up on screen here. And if you did enjoy this video, please make sure to like, comment, and subscribe. I'll have more content similar to this coming soon. Thank you.